Hey guys, it's Morgan, the creator of Mastermind Your Marketing. One thing I absolutely hate about online programs is that so often it's a gamble of what you'll find inside when you enroll. Will it be spectacular and help you grow your business in ways you couldn't have done on your own? Or will it just be a compilation of all those free tips you can find out on the internet anywhere? Now, I hate that. I'm sure you hate that too. And that's why today I want to take 100% of that guesswork out of it for you by walking you through the actual Mastermind Your Marketing curriculum, so that you don't have to wonder, am I just going to learn things I already know? Instead, I want you to be able to feel absolutely confident that Mastermind Your Marketing is exactly what you need to move forward with your Etsy shop. Ready to get started? Let's do this. All right, here we are in the back end of Mastermind Your Marketing. Hooray! Now, this is your student dashboard here on Thinkific. Thinkific is the platform I use to host Mastermind Your Marketing. And you can see here that you've got quick access to all the modules, or as I like to call them, mini courses, inside the Mastermind Your Marketing canon. You'll begin your Mastermind Your Marketing journey by starting here in the Big Picture module. This is going to be your home-based module and is going to contain all the important information you need to know, like when the next group coaching call is, when you'll get access to each piece of content, and a link to join our private Facebook group. You'll also learn a bit more about how this course is structured. We work primarily in a 90-day interval, and throughout the course, you'll be filling in this blank 90-day calendar with your important details specific to your shop. Don't worry, you're not left to do this alone or figure it out alone. I'll tell you exactly what to post and when to post it and where to post it. Or you can simply refer to this sample calendar here in the Big Picture module anytime you're curious to know how things fit into the overall big puzzle. You'll also find a prerequisite lesson here, honing in on your dream customer, which is where I recommend you start if you haven't already completed that exercise. You need to know exactly who you're selling to as you work through and implement the remainder of the course. It's going to make implementation a lot easier and a lot more effective. All right, next up we have the Pinterest Powerhouse module, and this is where your marketing system foundation actually begins. Now, really quick, you'll notice here as we're in the back end of the Pinterest Powerhouse module that it is broken down into 4 weeks of content. This is to help you stay on track and avoid that overwhelmed feeling of having to do all the things all at once. Each of these weekly groups is designed to be completed in just 2 to 5 hours, depending on how quickly you work. And it stays that way throughout the entire course. Every single module in this course has these weekly breakdowns of tasks and lessons to complete, and all of them are designed to be completed within 2 to 5 hours. So for those of you wondering, can this course be done while working a full-time job? The answer is a resounding yes. I completed this similar framework when I was opening my shop, Little Highbury, while I had a newborn. So can you do it while working a 9 to 5? Absolutely. You can absolutely work through the entire course on your own timetable. The lessons are available all the time whenever you want to view them, anytime, day or night. And you can still meet your other obligations without having it take away from that. All right, so here in Pinterest Powerhouse Week 1, this is where we're going to talk about setting up a profitable foundation for your Pinterest account. I'll walk you through the basics, like setting up a business account, enabling rich pins, which are simply pins that provide extra information and show up higher in the search. And we'll also dive deeper into optimizing your Pinterest profile for conversions. And then I'm going to walk you through the boards you must have in your Pinterest account and how to brainstorm profitable ideas and topics so that you're attracting the right type of people to your account, the people ready to buy. In week 2, we'll actually begin creating content for Pinterest, and this is where you're going to start seeing that growth come. So first, you're going to learn all about the different elements that factor into the Smart Feed, which is another word for the Pinterest algorithm. Then I'm going to teach you how to take advantage of this knowledge. What do you actually do to make sure that you are taking advantage of the Smart Feed, using this information to your benefit? We'll cover things like improving domain quality, sourcing high-quality pins, and enabling social sharing with each of the pins that we create. You're going to learn how to use SEO strategically on Pinterest in your boards and individual pins as well as in this strategy. And you'll learn how to use that new feature, hashtags, that Pinterest has just introduced, and where it fits into your effective keyword strategy. Now, I'm also going to walk you through actually creating your pins so you're not missing any key elements. So your Pinterest strategy is not going to involve you just pinning directly from your Etsy shop a couple times a week. Instead, we're going to dive into setting up sales funnels for your pins so that you actually have a plan for the pins you create and put on Pinterest on how they're actually going to convert traffic into sales, which is very important and where a lot of Etsy sellers kind of miss the mark. Now, week 3, we'll dive in depth into accelerating your growth on Pinterest and what factors and qualities to seek out when utilizing group boards and or Tailwind tribes. I'll share tech tutorials on exactly how to set these up. These are going to be critical when you're starting out, and it's important that you join the right group boards and the right Tailwind tribes to make sure that you are taking advantage of this group aspect, this community aspect, and able to grow your Pinterest account even quicker. And finally, in week 4, we'll go through the automating so that we can automate as much of your strategy as possible using features on both Board Booster and Tailwind. Now, I've got you covered with tech tutorials that literally they tell you what boxes to check, what boxes to uncheck, which features to enable, ideal timeframes to set up for your actual pinning schedule. I leave nothing to guesswork. It's very much do this, do this, do this, so you're not wondering, well, what is actually going to work? And then you can see here there's actually a bonus module in the Pinterest Powerhouse course. And this is where we dive into Pinterest analytics and we dive deep into your analytics and interpret what they actually mean. We troubleshoot solutions for that high repins, low click-through, or that high click-through, low repins dilemma. And we also use this section to influence future decisions you make about your Pinterest marketing so that as you move forward with your Pinterest strategy, you are doing more of what works and less of what isn't. Captivating content is one of my absolute favorite modules inside this course because it's all about creating the foundation, that piece of content, those pieces of content that you will be repurposing throughout this entire course and will be a very strong component of your actual marketing plan. In week 1, we'll dive deep into getting your site set up, if you don't already have one, using my favorite website building platform, Squarespace. You're going to learn about the different pages you'll absolutely need to have to convert sales. And then I'm going to walk you through setting up your site with plenty of tech tutorials so you're not left to the wolves trying to figure out everything out. This is where a lot of Etsy sellers get stuck. They don't understand how to actually set up the tech aspect of their website. And I'm going to take the guesswork out of that and help you get a site up and running within an afternoon. Now in week 2, once you've got your site up, this is where you're going to game plan and we're going to dive into the actual post you'll be creating as a Mastermind Your Marketing student. There are 3 different types of content we'll focus on. You'll be creating a library of 6 total posts over the next 90 days. So it's not a never-ending task. We'll be creating 6 specific posts known as pillar posts, and these will serve to drive regular traffic to your shops for 6 months to a year to more, which is why we kind of call them pillar posts. They are posts that we will be using throughout the next 90 days, and they will continue to work for us past that point. You'll see below that there are 3 different post types, and again, I'll tell you which ones to create and how many of each. And there's also a workbook for each of them to walk you through start to finish outlining your content, so you're not just staring at that blinking cursor wondering what am I supposed to write down or what images am I supposed to grab. Now, I've also got a bonus 50 ideas for when you're ready to expand off of these 6 pillar posts and add additional content to your website. These blog post ideas are essential for Etsy sellers. They're customized for Etsy sellers, and they are great pieces to add once you've created those foundational posts. And finally, you're going to work through creating an editorial calendar for your content so you can easily stay on top of outlining, publishing, and effectively promoting. So people actually see your content and it's not just your mom reading it. Now in week 3, once you've created your outlines, you're going to go in and fill in the details. During this week, I'll walk you through the entire writing process, how to craft a captivating title, where to insert your focused keywords, how and where to include effective calls to action, and all of the other elements that go into writing posts that actually convert and don't lead to dead ends. And then finally, week 4, we'll dive into how you're actually going to get the word out about your content, right? So it's not just you and your mom reading your site. There are other people that are actually reading, finding, and enjoying your content and hopefully sharing. I'm going to share my simple 3-step promotion process to quickly grow your audience for your site. We're also going to tackle repurposing your content so that you can use it in other areas of the course, which means less work for you overall. And I've got a handy spreadsheet to help you keep track of what's going on and where it's going on. And now we're to Module 4, Exponential Email. Now, if the tech aspect of email has been what scared you and stopped you from creating an email list, then this module was made for you. I'm going to help you first get started with email marketing, and I'll take you on a behind-the-scenes tour of MailChimp so you can get acquainted super quickly, and that's here in Module 1. I'm also going to walk you through the legal aspects of email marketing because there are some laws that you do need to follow and make sure that you aren't breaking any laws or getting yourself shut down. And then finally in week 1, we're also going to work together to create an automated email welcome series to begin nurturing our new subscribers and building relationships with them that will later turn into sales. Now, week 2 is all about that elusive growing concept of your email list, right? How do you actually get people to join your email list? Well, we'll talk all about what a lead magnet is and how to pick one that your audience absolutely flips over. Then I'm going to teach you the how-to, the tech aspect of connecting that lead magnet to your email service provider and to the opt-in form on your Squarespace site for automated delivery. This tech aspect freaks a lot of people out. It was something that I struggled with for quite a while, but I've got video tutorials that are going to walk you through this step by step so that you can skip all that struggle and just get it done. I'm also going to teach you how to strategically promote your lead magnet to grow your email list even more efficiently. All the places you need to be mentioning it and how to set up recurring posts about it on your social media and within your community so that you can literally set it and forget it and grow your email list on autopilot. Now, week 3 is perhaps the most important week. And this is where we're going to dive deep into building relationships with your audience. Instead of pitching your product launch or sale to an audience that can't even remember how they got on your email list, and trust me, we've all been there before. Now, I'm going to actually walk you through the exact 6 emails that you'll be sending over the next 90 days, as well as the actual writing of said emails, how to create the content for them, and how to get it done in less than 15 minutes. All right, you're not creating content brand new from scratch. We're repurposing content and adding in a few critical elements to make sure that it is effective as an email. You'll also get a tech tutorial on how to schedule these emails to go out at optimal times and make sure that they're not ending up buried in someone's inbox, right? We don't want people we don't want to put in all this effort and then not have people see our emails. There are certain times and dates that are the best for sending emails, and we're going to go a little bit deeper into that and figuring out what your audience responds to. And then finally, week 4 is when it all starts to pay off and you'll learn the sequences you must be sending for email marketing to work to make you sales. Instead of just sending a one-off shop the sale email, I'm going to walk you through with incredibly detailed examples and resources and swipe copy and all of that stuff, the unique sequence of emails you should be sending depending on the type of promotion you're running. For example, for a product launch sequence, which is one of 3 types of promotions we talk about in Mastermind Your Marketing, you'll write out 4 very distinct emails that each serve a unique purpose in driving sales with your audience. Again, I shared those exact emails, when to send them, what to say in them, how to space them out, and who to send them to inside this week 4 lesson in this module. All right, now we're to module 5, cultivate a community. I am so excited about this because with the Mastermind Your Marketing reboot, this module is actually brand new for the Mastermind Your Marketing course, and I couldn't be more excited. Building up a community of people that love what you do and can't wait to interact with you is a killer way to make sales on a regular basis. In week 1 of Cultivate a Community, I'll walk you through choosing the optimal location to build your community. It's different for every business model, so we'll want to make sure that you are building your community in the right place. During this week, we'll also dive deep into crafting an editorial calendar that positions you as an authority in your niche and keeps your audience involved and excited and happy to be there. And then we'll also talk about tricks on how to automate growth in your community so you're not constantly hustling for followers. Growing your community should be a very set it and forget it sort of strategy, and we'll talk exactly how to make that happen for you. Now in week 2, we'll talk about increasing engagement because there's no point in building a community if nobody's talking, nobody's interacting with you or each other. So it's very important that we get people to talk and interact within your community. That's how they're going to get excited about your product. I'll give you a list of content to introduce designed to spur engagement and get people talking. And then we'll actually talk about how we can set up funnels that drive traffic into our Etsy shop from our community and make it so that your community is actually a very reliable tool for making sales and driving traffic. All right, and finally, module 6, profitable promotions. This one is my favorite module for exponential growth. When you talk about blitz marketing strategies, profitable promotions is exactly where it happens. In week 1, we're going to go through the overview of the most profitable types of promotions you can be running as an Etsy seller. And then we'll strategically create an editorial calendar for where to place them. Week 2 is all about planning out your actual promotion, because it's great to say, I'm going to have a product launch, but you actually need to take a few steps to make that happen, right? And I'm going to tell you exactly what, where, when, why, how to communicate your promotion to your audience, and so that when you actually go to launch your promotion, you're not just opening the door to crickets. Now, depending on the type of promotion you choose to run, you'll simply follow the step-by-step sequence inside the workbooks. It's literally step-by-step, walking you through every aspect that you need to be considering when running a promotion. And I'm going to help you outline all of the details you need to make sure that your promotion is ridiculously profitable. Even if you are hosting a contest or giveaway and giving away free product or free gift cards or something like that and feel like you're losing money, there are specific aspects of your promotion that we can utilize to make sure that you are making that money back and then some. And then finally, in week 3 of profitable promotions, it's all about kicking things up a notch and collaborating with others to expand your reach and grow even quicker. I'll walk you through those somewhat intimidating logistics of getting started with the collaboration partners and brand reps, as well as the sample copy, pitch scripts, and basic contract outlines to ensure everything goes smoothly for you without a hitch as you run promotions with collaboration partners. All right, and now we're here to the bonuses module. So once you've enrolled for 30 days in the course, you'll get access to a module that looks like this, the bonus module, and it will contain a whole slew of additional course bonuses. Let's take a look at what these actually are and what goes inside each of them. All right, so SEO Superstar. This is a bonus module, and it's not officially part of the Mastermind Your Marketing curriculum, but I wanted to include it because I've had more than one student tell me that the content inside this module pays for the entire course itself in just a matter of weeks. Yes, it is that good. Instead of leaving you to fend for yourself in the dreary world of SEO, I'll use this module to walk you through the research, the analyze, the implement, and the evaluate phases of a profitable SEO strategy. You'll learn what to look for when choosing keywords, what stats not to pay attention to or get sidetracked by, and how to implement effectively across your whole shop and not just your individual listings, which is a mistake a lot of Etsy sellers make. So you want to make sure that you're ranking high with SEO for Etsy, but the strategies that we share inside SEO Superstar actually work for Google, for Bing, for Yahoo, and all the other search engines out there. Every nook and cranny in your Etsy shop and your Etsy listings, I've got you covered in this module. Now, lest you think this is just a very basic overview of SEO, it's not. It goes very in-depth. And we'll also tackle some more advanced SEO strategy like focus keywords, seasonal and trending keywords, and when to add them in, and also keyword combos, which is one of my favorite SEO tricks to help you outrank the competition. So that's kind of what's included in the SEO Superstar bonus. It's just like any one of these other course mini modules, these mini courses, but it is included as a bonus and not officially part of the Mastermind Your Marketing curriculum, because Mastermind Your Marketing is all about breaking away from Etsy, not relying on Etsy. So while you should have a strong foundation on Etsy, we include SEO Superstar in the bonuses to make sure you're not getting sidetracked from the overall big picture of creating a marketing system. Okay, next up in the bonuses, we have the Expert Interview Vault. Now this is a brand new addition to the course, and I couldn't be more excited about it. Over the next few months, we'll be hosting live workshop trainings with Etsy experts in a variety of industries to help you build your strongest Etsy foundation yet. We'll cover topics like shooting product photography like a pro, getting started with wholesale, what the heck a list sheet actually is, the legal to-dos of running an online business and setup, Facebook ads for Etsy sellers, topics like drop shipping, and plenty more. You're also welcome to submit requests if there's a topic you'd like to see that we haven't scheduled, and I will do my best to find an expert to come in and talk to everyone about it. As we record these workshop trainings, they will be live. You will be able to attend them live, ask your own questions, get those answers there, and then they will be recorded and added to this vault to view at any time. Next bonus, 14-day free trial of Marmalade Pro. So Marmalade is an awesome tool and the tool that I personally use for researching and analyzing keywords. But there are a ton of additional features on the inside that will help you out. Some don't matter as much as others though. So in the SEO Superstar module, I'll walk you through what areas to pay attention to and which to avoid. And you'll get this as a 14-day free bonus, so you don't have to actually pay a thing for this amazing tool. All right, and then the final bonus inside Mastermind Your Marketing, 2,000 free pins from Board Booster. So Board Booster is my favorite Pinterest scheduling tool and Pinterest looping tool, and I've used it almost entirely to automate my Pinterest strategy. and spend less than 30 minutes a week while driving thousands of visitors to my Etsy shop to my morganneal.com site every single month. And you get 2,000 free pins just for being part of Mastermind Your Marketing. Heck yes. All right, and that's it for the tour. I genuinely hope this gives you a better and much deeper understanding of what's actually inside Mastermind Your Marketing and what you can expect to learn and strategically implement as a student over the next 90 days. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to email me hello@morganneal.com at any time, and I'll be happy to answer them.